What's going on, everybody? Tonight's game 4. I believe the Spurs are freaking bullying the Knicks, and they're allowed to get away with it. I do believe that a lot of that physical play that the Spurs are doing stems from them just coming off the series with OKC, and OKC being called out for blatantly flopping on every freaking play. So it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. The Spurs were allowed to play physical because everybody else was only seeing OKC and how they were flopping, right? So when you put a hard elbow in them, they're going to exaggerate the call. It's going to look at flopping. But you forget about the guy who's putting a freaking strong arm on him. They brought that physical play, the ability to have that physical play, into the finals, and the foul calls are being lopsided. The Spurs are not being called for shit, even though they're playing extremely physical with everybody. And the Knicks are being called for everything. Even the ticky-tack stuff, even being the second, it's always the second guy who throws a punch, right? So when Wemby went to go shove that dude in the chest full force, but his scrawny ass can't move him, and the old boy fucking pushes him back and moves him, he gets called a technical. Then Wemby, to the back of the head with that fucking 30-inch hand, grabs Brunson and shoves him down to the ground. I get it, it's basketball. We want 90s basketball, we want physical play. But it's got to be able to be played by both teams. When the Knicks do anything, they're being called for ticky-tack fouls. The Spurs are not. Castle ran straight through freaking Brunson's chest. They reviewed it and nothing. They had 24 hours to review Wemby's freaking shoved to the back of the head and nothing. It's because he's the golden boy. He is must-see TV for the world. Don't forget that. It's not NBA. It's not the USA. This is global. The global market in the NFL, in soccer, in baseball. Obviously, the World Baseball Classic was bigger than anything that we got going on right now. In football, the global market is what they're trying to capitalize on. They cannot have Wemby be sidelined because they will not have any viewers. That's neither here nor there. The rules are the rules. You play by the rules. Wemby should have been assessed another fucking technical, one shy of being suspended for potentially game 6, game 5, 6, or 7 if it goes that far. It's just what it's supposed to be, right? I think the Knicks need to get the dude on the end of the bench, put some fucking hard fouls on Wemby, make him earn it at the beginning of the game, get his ass winded because the Spurs have been getting out to a big lead and they've been hacking that dude with the crazy fucking hair, allowing them to get a cushion so that Wemby can take a breather and then come back in when the Knicks are trying to play catch up and keep the ball rolling. You got to get him early. You got to get him tired. You got to get him off his spot. When the shots start fouling, he starts crashing the paint, he's playing downhill, it's game over for the Knicks, bro. You got to get in his head. Why do you think he's constantly doing the meditation and all that shit? Because he knows right here affects everything. It's like golf, you know? Golf, you're playing, Wemby's shot is always going to be open. He's playing against himself. He really is. It's just like golf. He's always open. There's no defender. He just has to get in the right frame to be able to get a clear head, take the shot. It's just like golf. When he gets between his own ears, get a little bit rattled, you can see him quick off the spot, quick to pass the ball, quick to pass the ball, quick to pass the ball. It's just like my kids. When you're telling them to play basketball, and as soon as the ball gets passed to them, they want to pass it. You tell them, stop being scared. Stop being scared. They're scared. They're scared to take the ball and to drive it. They're just looking to pass the ball. I think the Knicks need to play bully ball. They need to turn it on, man. You can't afford to lose game 4. If you lose game 4, home court advantage goes back to the Spurs. Momentum goes back to the Spurs. Everything's going to flip for you. You got to win this game, Knicks, and you got to win it by playing the Spurs style of basketball. Let me know what you guys think down below.